everybody, welcome to my channel. Welcome to a video for the scrap room. We're playing with the Freaky Fast formula today and using Flavors of the Month kit. We are going to use Simple Stories Front Porch. Very homey, country style collection. Lots of fun colors though, but they're kind of muted. They're not super bright. I actually quite like it. So with this collection, we get this beautiful wood grain that I didn't want to cut up, but I do save a chunk of it to use a different time. I do fiddle quite a bit, and again, I have mentioned it in all my other videos, but just in case you didn't see those, I apologize for the bottom portion of my layout being cut off. My recording apparatus got moved and I was not aware of it till after I recorded everything. But currently I am cutting out the Freaky Fast formulas. So it was a 5x7, a 6x8, a 4x6, I believe, which to me screamed triple matte, done. Like I was thinking a really impactful single photo. But then I looked at the photos I had sitting on my desk and I really wanted to scrapbook these two, so that didn't happen. And then it was like 2 1/2 by 2 and 2 1/2 by, or 1 by 2.5 or something like that. You saw it in the beginning there. Yes, it was 2 1 by 2.5. So I opted to take some of my favorite color or favorite prints or patterns, minus the wood grain. That's my absolute favorite. And so I did the 4x6 out of the floral, the 5x7 out of the red, and then the 6x8 out of the purpley blue, kind of like a darker periwinkle polka dot. And so here exactly, I'm going to fiddle so much with those cuts. Now I'm a person that, I know there's some people that sit there and plan their entire Freaky Fast formula out by kind of figuring out which papers they want. I just cut. I cut and I make it work is what I do. And that's kind of like a challenge in itself, but it's supposed to be fast. So I want it all cut and I'm just going to fiddle and arrange until I like it. So I really liked this bracket that was on the one paper. I think it's called Simple Things. I don't remember what all the papers are called. If you want to check them out, you can check out the reveal video that is on the ScrapRoom YouTube channel. But I really wanted to use that like little bracket thing to kind of house my title, and with the kit you get some foam stickers, and I happened to get Happy Together, so I knew I wanted that to be my title. So I thought it'd be cool to have Happy kind of resting on that bracket, and then Together can go right below it. So that was what I wanted to have happen, but just trying to figure out how these papers could work together and not like be hidden entirely, because you could sit there and fiddle with them, but then like most of it would be hidden and you couldn't even tell that it was like a 6x8 piece, and then it's like, what's the point of having a 6x8 piece if I'm going to cover it up? Yeah. So I finally realized, you know, I'm just going to cut another 4x6 mat for my photos. My photos are slightly shorter than 6. I feel like they're 5.5 or something like that. Or no, they're like 5. They're just under 5 or something like that. That's why the 4x6 doesn't look quite right. Something along those lines. These photos all are from an app that is now bought by Snapfish, if I remember correctly, where every month it would just automatically send me this like flip book of all my photos. Awesome. Anywho, so I cut a second mat, and then I did a bunch of the small pieces out of the border strip print, which was all different colors and looked like a doily edge. And then I really liked the green edge, so I cut out another piece extra of that. So now I'm just kind of fiddling and finally gluing things down with where I feel like they look good and they look kind of like layered together, almost patchwork-esque, layered up. So I have different colors peeking out different places. It all worked out, and it works out really good, and I like that the way it comes together. But it was kind of hard for my brain to figure out, okay, how do I want this to happen? So, yeah, finally gluing everything down. I'm so glad I got this really cute journaling spot doily piece in my ephemera pieces. It's going to vary for everybody. And then some of the foam stickers. I ended up using, I think, all my foam stickers. And then you get enamel dots too. So I glued those pieces kind of all together. And now I am gluing it down. And I'm keeping it so that it's aligned all the way to the edge on the left, so that the title is going to hang off over into the white space, and so is some of the embellishments, which you'll see here. I kind of stick the little leaf stick off kind of at the end up there by the doily journaling spot, which is great because I can journal there. And then I will go in and grab for my stash a couple acrylics. I think, are they acrylic stickers? They're like, I think that's what they're technically called, but they're stitching stickers from L Studio, so they look like stitches. And I'll put some of them, use two of them, one on top and one on bottom, just because this gave me like a homey, quilty, country feel, so I wanted to add some stitching. I couldn't with my sewing machine because it's still set up for actual sewing. So yeah, there's that stick. And then I normally don't show you journaling, but I showed you a little bit so you could see the bottom of the page since it's cut off on the video. I added a big butterfly down there, and on my the section of the foam stickers that I received, there were some of these cross stitch hearts, so that's what made me think about the stitching stickers as well. So I'll get those slid in here in a second, and then you guys will get some close-ups. Again, make sure you check out the Facebook group linked down below, where you can see all the other fun challenges this month. I might even try to tackle the rest of them, not even just the Freaky Fast formula and the sketch, which is normally all I have time for, but I might try to tackle some of the other ones. But yeah, some close-ups, and then links to Facebook group where challenges and a bunch of inspiration, as well as don't forget to check out the blog and then the store where you can get all the goodies. Appreciate you guys. Bye.